Welcome back to my happy world. Fifth avatar of Lord Vishnu is the Vaman Avatar. Lord Vishnu decided to be born as Aditi and Rishi Kashyap's son. This avatar was taken place to hand over Indra's kingdom back to him. There was a king named Bali who was Prahlad's grandson and Hiranyakashyap's son. The king, not to our surprise, was very righteous and truthful. He had conquered the kingdom of heaven from Indra. Indra was very insecure and pleaded Lord Vishnu to get that back. Lord Vishnu then decided to take birth as Aditi and Kashyap's son. The gods could not see Bali's prosperity. They were insecure. Once, Bali had organized a yajna where all the sages and priests were present. He was giving alms to them. At that moment, Vaman Avatar of Lord Vishnu also occurred. He presented himself as a dwarf priest. The guru of Daityas, called Guru Shukracharya, understood that this is not some normal priest but Lord Vishnu himself. He warned King Bali to not say yes to any of his requests because he knew that it is the divine power Vishnu. Bali said it would be his honor to offer to the dwarf priest if it is Lord Vishnu. Bali went to Vaman and asked him, "What would you want?" Vaman demanded that much of land in which he can cover 3 dwarf steps. Bali readily granted the boon. On this, Vaman Avatar took a gigantic form. In his first step, he covered the entire earth. In his second step, he covered the space between heaven and earth. He was right about to take the third step when Bali presented his head to him. He said, "Why don't you put the third step on my head?" Vaman Avatar was very happy with this righteousness and generosity of King Bali. He put the third step on Bali not to kill him but to send him to Patal Lok, that is we call Netherlands. Bali became the king of Patal Lok and tried to spread goodness there. This was a story of Vaman Avatar, which we see as a dwarf but was actually a gigantic form of Lord Vishnu. Thank you.